Here's Newman. Koku had a slightly curious first half at times. Totally different role from the one he's been playing and the one he didn't expect to play, but was brought upon by the sending off of Patrick Kluivert in the first match. He's deeper today and not always to 100% purpose. Frank de Boer. Stump. Comfortable for Ayala. Veron. Free kick. Young disappointed. How much was there a lead and how much was there a pull? That's what the referees have had to adjudicate for. Not easy. Sensini, odd man of the party on the pitch. In October for the record. Old. Ayala. Reisiger couldn't really get any power in any sort of clearance. This is Veron, and that's a corner conceded by Frank de Boer. He's a bit disappointed, played it with his left and it skewed off. Reminding his colleagues, come on, we're back on the pitch again. Always the danger when you've just come out of the dressing room at half-time. Good challenge by Simeone, but a foul challenge, according to the referee. Took my band away, so you can't give a free kick against me as well.
Tough character, Simeone. Won a League and Cup medal at Atletico Madrid before venturing into Italy. Probably some of his colleagues in the team persuaded him to make that move. More Italian-based than Spanish-based now.
The Stump will be Old Trafford-based next season. Kim Young looking for the diagonal ball. Kluivert still available, Young, but it's back to Stump. Good backtracking by Chamot. Davids. Reisiger. High bounce all of a sudden.
I think the breeze is much stronger than in the first half.
Reisiger, everything to his left. Chamot tries to take him out. Veron looks after the ball only and is more successful. Kluivert just inside the 18-yard area. Bergkamp, the edge of the 6-yard box. Here's Kluivert. Reisiger. Bergkamp pulls slightly across. Koku is left of him. De Boer. Newman available. Pieces move around on the board. Comfortable cross, which the goalkeeper didn't want to come to for, and here's Kluivert, and it's whacked away by Veron. Really, the Argentines didn't look very good in defence then. I think they expected Roa to come and take what would have been surely a very simple catch. Here's Newman. Veron doing more than his fair share of defending. First look at the watches by Messrs. Hiddink and Naiskins. Ayala's had a good height, good angle too. Chance for the cross here from Newman. Got slightly deflected, it's a corner.
It's the second time Newman has got well forward, trying to get that ball into the box. Kluivert, his cuss, is very good in the air, and Bergkamp also is clever at finding space in the box to get downward headers.
Frank de Boer has come forward. Stam couldn't get his head to it. Batistuta gets it out. That corner was being taken, or just before it was being taken, there were three Dutchmen around the referee, one of them Davids, discussing something or other. Reisiger. Dutch being invited to make the running in the second half, it seems.
No apparent change in shape, either team. Holland playing with their back four, Argentina with a back three. Ayala as the central defender who likes to cover. Sensini and Chamot the markers.
Kirkou from the centre circle. Ronald de Boer. Lopez, nicely played up to him. He couldn't find the pass he was looking for. Bergkamp, Jonk, Kluivert tries to hold it up. Sensini all over him. He's getting his body between the defender and the ball, Kluivert. He's held it up very nicely, and they found it difficult, haven't they?
It was a lovely slow-angled pass, and Kluivert knew exactly what he was doing. He came onto it, he made sure his body was there, and he almost said to Sensini, the only way you're going to get this ball is to foul me.
Newman. Kluivert again, nicely done. Kirkou. Had to work it left side. Jonk. Newman, Kirkou down that touchline. The deflection took the pace off the pass. It's another corner.
Hiddink will be pleased with this start. They're passing the ball well, changing the play, using the width. Characteristics of the Dutch game.
Fourth corner of the match for Holland. Nobody took control. Stam who got nearest for Holland. Chance of a break. Ortega's making a good run down the middle. The man in possession is Lopez, but he had that 1 yard too far. Worked at it though. Davids improvises successfully. Here's the man born in Suriname, like Ruud Gullit, getting applause from the Dutch support. Free kick for the challenge on Patrick Kluivert.
Once again, Kluivert waiting for the ball as opposed to going to meet the ball and holding his body in such a way that the defender comes in and fouls. But what a clever piece of play. Some managers would pull their hair out. A back heel near his own 18-yard box.
Stone. The ball thinks about going outside, then offers himself a bit shorter for the pass. This is Jonk. Kirkou. Three now in the middle. Away by Ayala. Well, the applause briefly was because Mark Overmars has got on his feet. Ortega. Sitting, seemingly prepared to take a risk. Batistuta and Stubb. Batistuta, not as clever as Kluivert. De Boer. Jonk. And the Argentines drop back and every man holds his position. Simeone's the defender on the left side, then Veron. That's a testing ball and it's very well taken. Zanetti. Ortega. Davids, who went in strongly. Free kick has been given. Ortega is hurt.
A light heavyweight against the lightweight, I think there. Davids, he can tackle as well as play. There we see a right good thump.
Love the look at the referee as he got up. Two forward, Veron just behind, Ortega back on his feet. And in possession. And trying to work an opening. Newman close to him, as was the case at the later stages of the first half. Kluivert. Loves the Muhammad Ali wiggle. Lopez coming in behind Reisiger. Boxing people will tell me, of course, that in Muhammad Ali's case it was a shuffle. Just hear Desmond Lynham saying it. Kluivert. Got it clear, but couldn't find Bergkamp. And he's got a free kick.
Well, Kluivert's inducing some fouls, and they could be decisive. Argentina mustn't give too many free kicks away. Holland have taken the initiative in this second period.
One booking against Argentina in this match, and 4 others carrying a card into this quarter-final. Reisiger. 2 yellow cards in consecutive matches would mean that player missing the semi-final, should Argentina get through. But it's the Dutch looking more likely at this juncture. Kirku. Jonk. Good ball. Bergkamp. And this time he and Kluivert not quite on the same wavelength. Very different pace of the contest in the second half. It's become more chess-like. The Dutch are moving the pieces around. Frank de Boer to Bergkamp. Space on the left side for Newman. Only Kluivert in the middle. Newman pulls it back to him, but it was the only ball that was on, and it was clearly going to be anticipated by an Argentine defender, and as it was by Sensini.
That pass had to be so perfect. I think there was 5v1 in the box there when Kluivert looked to receive that ball.
Yellow card shown against Sensini. Not sure whether you saw just what Sensini did, but he threw the ball and it was rather too strong for the throw. Just went into the crowd, and that's why he was booked.
Provided Stam and Frank de Boer keep the back door locked, then eventually the pressure could pay off for Holland. There's always a danger on the counter. The pace of Veron, Zanetti on the right might supply Lopez and Batistuta. But at the moment, Holland are squeezing out, aided by the breeze, and Argentina are sitting a little bit deep, and Holland are dominating possession.
Bergkamp. Good try, but the goalkeeper able to get across comfortably enough. They've had 4 days to recover from the exertions against England. This is well won by Newman. Simeone. Stump. Either. Newman again with lots of space. That's a due to make this possession count. Newman has got past 2, never a foul. At least not what the Dutch supporters were wanting. It was a foul on Sensini as he fell by Newman.
Well, Newman looking very positive on these forward breaks. He's done already 3 times as many breaks in this first period of the second half as he did in all the first half. We said that before half-time. Could they be a bit more ambitious from full-back? Maybe that message has been handed on, but there's no question about it. Newman is getting forward as much as possible.
Kirkou. It's down that flank again. Davids. Kluivert. Trying to touch him. There. Bergkamp might make that work for himself. Kirkou almost got in behind De Boer. Davids just away from Ortega. Dutch dictating the match, but not finding an end product. Kluivert. Beautifully away from Sensini. Takes on Veron. It's a good interception. Chamot then gives it away. Ronald De Boer. Shoulder to shoulder, Simeone, no foul. Ball was out. Checking on the booking. The booking there against Argentina was in fact given against Zanetti for clearing the ball. Sensini reacted to it, but it was Zanetti who's had a yellow card against him. Here's Jonk. De Boer. Kluivert. Things haven't been going too well on and off the pitch for Patrick Kluivert for some 18 months now. But he's showing something of his style as a footballer here. Davids. Argentina making a lot of mistakes. Kluivert. The Dutch have to make them pay for one. Bergkamp. Simeone's clearance. Straight back by Reisiger. Jonk. Jonk. Mars now with his orange shirt on, ready to join the fray. It's a good interception by Chamot. There's Ortega, taken on by Veron. Left side is Lopez, right side is Batistuta. It's for Batistuta, who's inside Frank de Boer! Oh! And hits the inside of the far post. He's very unlucky. And the Dutch, in great simplicity, with pace, good quality of pass, good control, and so very nearly the final finish, were torn apart.
Fantastic left foot shot, great break by Veron. Once again, Van der Sar looks back in relief, not in anger.
And here now on the pitch is Mark Overmars, and he's replaced Ronald De Boer, suffering from a hamstring problem which kept him out of the starting lineup. So this is a little bit of a gamble here by Rus Hiddink. But he's immediately testing them for his pace. Different role now, a different task for Simeone. Good early ball, Kluivert! Good save! And in fact, the header was from Kirkou, as you may well have picked. No, it wasn't. It was from Kluivert. Kirkou came across in front of him. It confused me. On the replay, really good header by Kluivert. Frank de Boer on the near edge of the 6-yard area. Just brush the balding pate of Jaap Stam.
The Dutch going for even greater width now. Overmars, a right-footed cross. Fantastic leap. There we see the first incident. Batistuta's tremendously powerful shot. And Kluivert equally as unlucky, but magnificent credit to the goalkeeper, Rower. That was a really fine save. I think Kluivert today has given one of the best examples of what we call back to the goal centre-forward play, showing himself available for passes and leading the line and linking.
Still only 21, Kluivert, 22 on... in fact, he's just 22, 1st of July. Here's Veron, and here's Batistuta. Five weeks of a World Cup, you forget what day it is. Here's Bergkamp. Holding up the challenge of Almeida, going down. And the referee quite rightly says to Bergkamp, get back on your feet, and he's lucky not to be booked. Blatant attempt to get a penalty. One or two things from the Arsenal player in this competition which will have upset his manager and upset a number of people who think that he's a great player, which he certainly is, but we could do without that sort of attitude. This is Davids. Newman. Koku. Reisiger. Koku. Could have a crack. Now wishes he hadn't. Substitution now by Argentina. Almeida coming off and Pineda coming on. One of their goal scorers scored the goal which beat Croatia in the last game. Sure that they led the group and thereby played England. Coming to the halfway point of the second half. Still 1-1. Lopez. Ortega. Still Ortega in spite of 2 attempts. Offside Lopez. Military precision from the assistant referee.
Well, if you level, you're onside. Clever run by Lopez. Might just have deceived the linesman. He's been deceived once before in this game.
Cincini, no shout, presumably from Ayala. That's a foul by Kluivert, surely. Yes. Charge into the back.
Pineda's come on to mark Overmars. I assume Passarella's gone pace v pace.
Kluivert. First test, he did well. New player. Reisiger, Simeone, De Boer, Newman, Koku. Kluivert wants it in the middle. Comes to collect it. Bergkamp. Overmars. Pineda with him. Davids. Yonk. For the deflection, it's an Argentine throw.
I think Passarella will be trying to entice his defenders to push further up the field.
Here's Lopez. Batistuta goes to the middle. That's almost an excellent ball. Very good piece of defending. And Van der Sar somehow manages to save the corner, but Frank de Boer did really well then. Good play attackingly and defensively, but that's often been the case in this contest. Overmars. Wriggles away, protects the ball well. Newman.
Well, Newman will be pleased with his performance down that left side. He's forcing corners. That's where the danger is coming to Argentina.
Frank de Boer, his usual position now on the near post. Stam is just outside the 6-yard area. Koku making a run too, and Kluivert. Good header out by Ayala. Bergkamp. Lopez. Veron had made a good run forward, wasn't used. Here's Ortega. Lopez, early ball into him. Davids just gets enough. Lopez determined to carry on. But there's some intelligent play. They've had less of the ball, but that's the second time in quick succession, and here's a third now. The whistle has gone, and Holland had the free kick.
Well, it's a game of thoroughbreds, there's no doubt about it. There's so much class all over the field. It was a game that whetted our appetite when we saw the draw. Of course, we'd have loved to have seen England here today. We wanted to see England, but it is a really fine game. We thought it'd be two evenly matched teams. It's on a knife edge, but what quality.
Wim Jonk. Space left side again for Newman. Kluivert. Half managed to dig it out. Argentine supporters beating the drum and waving their colours in the air. It's the orange in possession. This is Jonk. Overmars. Nathan to him. Jonk. Just ahead is Davids. Nicely found. Newman. Does well. Bergkamp was actually unmarked, but the ball was hanging a bit. Couldn't get any real purpose on the header. It's always going to go wide.
Yeah, he was up early, but it held in the wind. Good position for Newman to get his ball in. There we see the optimism of the Argentinian supporters. I don't think I've ever been at a game so colourful as this.
Veron. Lopez given offside. But there'll be many a good example here of how to play this game. Again, it's a tight one, but the assistant referee might be right. Lopez has given a wonderful example of going cross-field, across the line.
Joie de vivre. Just plays, he enjoys it, he makes runs all over the field. He's been tremendous.
Here's Mark Overmars. Put up by Ayala. Sensini prostrate in the middle, thinking he was going to have to head the ball away. So far the hamstrings holding this man up. (7-3) the corner count. Jonk takes, Stam at the back. Jonk. Reisiger. Zanetti to Chamot. Goku, Davids, Overmars this side. Not had a chance of a run yet. Nathan always quickly to him. Free kick. Into the last quarter of an hour. Brazil await the winners. Newman. Davids knew that Veron was coming, tried to jockey a good position. So did Kirku. Reisiger going the long way around successfully. But that wasn't a good ball. Veron. There's a chance of a break. Beautiful pace. And Newman coming across. And the referee looks. Newman has already been booked and is off. Determination to get the ball. And this referee, except for the game between England and Colombia, has always dispatched one man in the World Cup. And this man is Newman.
Well, we were worried about this aspect before the game, whether we could have 10 outfield players v10, even if we had to go to the agonising golden goal. He definitely caught Simeone late. I don't think the referee's got any alternative. It's a yellow card offence, which makes a red card offence if you've had one previously. Simeone really powered onto that ball. It had come from a break by Veron. Veron, I thought, also possibly would have been fouled. That's a real sadness for the Orange men. Will it change the course of the game? England proved.
But it was the earlier yellow card for far lesser offence, which in the end has been costly to Arthur Newman. Holland will play with 10, and we're in the 33rd minute of the second half.
Simeone, the player involved again, of course. He was involved in the Beckham incident.
I suppose the simple question is, are the Dutch as good as England? Here's Simeone. Certainly has had a controversial World Cup. But he was hugely determined to get the ball, and Newman coming in from the side caught him. I don't think you can attach any blame on this occasion to Simeone, which was not the case with his challenge on David Beckham. It was a challenge from behind. Some people feel he was deserving of a red, not a yellow that night. History now. Now it's the Dutch who let Argentina have the possession. The sending off has changed the atmosphere. For the second time, the classic has been spoiled by a departure, but it was the two yellow cards. It was the first which undid him.
It's very important how the Dutch play now. Goossendink got straight out there. I think he's going to try and keep three up the field. Bergkamp, Kluivert and Overmars. That will stop the freedom for Argentina to have too much time and space to control the tempo of the game from the back. They're going to try and keep three players up. They've still got the energetic Davids in midfield. Wim Jonk in midfield has held up well, and the Dutch will just play the three at the back.
Jonk, Kluivert, Sensini with him. Free kick is against Patrick Kluivert. It might be worth reminding you that the two Argentine players on yellow cards in this match are Chamot and Zanetti. Free up for Argentina. Batistuta in the middle, Ortega to the right. Lopez on the left. Veron. Now two in the middle. Davids working hard again with Ortega. Zanetti. Batistuta!
think Argentina might be just a little bit disappointed on reflection the other evening that they didn't exploit England better. England's efforts was fantastic, but England got together in the centre of the field and almost invited Argentina to go around the outside, but they didn't do that too effectively. They didn't use their extra man from the back particularly well. There was a cross from a wide position where they overloaded, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to stretch the Dutch.
Jonk. Kluivert. Overmars running on. Ayala there. Overmars not stretching to make the challenge. Simeone. Flank the ball. Now has that left side patrol. The departure of Newman. The rest of balls by Stump. Dutch really can't afford to give away possession needlessly. Zanetti. Lopez. Reisiger.
The odds stacked against Holland now because Argentina should be capable of dictating the tempo of the game. It's worth recalling that England played with a man short for around 75 minutes, I think. The Dutch don't have quite as big a task today, but it's much warmer.
Beneta for Argentina. Veron. Stuta forward on the left side, Ortega on the right. This is Ortega, it's Lopez on the right. Sansini. A few passes to get the ball out of their own half. Chamot. Batistuta. Perfectly fair challenge. Ayala. Bergkamp. Trying to get Overmars away. Ortega. Veron. Davids. Still Davids. Patrick Kluivert trying to get up. Overmars too. Davids in possession. Robbed by Ayala.
Great defending by Ayala, kept his eyes glued on the ball.
Veron. Simeone. Ortega ahead. Batistuta even further ahead. This is Ortega. No foul. Argentine protest. Veron. Goes for the shot. And Lopez was screaming for the ball on the near side. Hit it cleanly enough, but Van all in line. Here's Overmars. Chamot.
It might sound a little cynical, but if Overmars can get against Chamot and get a run at him and get him to make a mistimed tackle, there's always the chance that the Dutch could equalise this current advantage that Argentina have.
Into the last 5 minutes of the 90. Extra time and the golden goal beckons again. Simeone. Zanetti thinks about going wide. Simeone now has Overmars, who's tracked him. Corner. Koku doing his level best to save it, but he didn't. So the fourth corner for the South American team. It's curling far too far away. Wind taking it, of course. Pineda. Zanetti, two waiting for the pullback. He didn't look up. Batistuta had made the run short. There was nobody coming in on the far side, near as we look. Can't get the ball to Kluivert. Argentine push before the end of the 90. Chamot, Batistuta, Chamot, Davids, Bergkamp. Didn't get it away. Simeone, Batistuta, space right side for Ortega, found by Zanetti. Ortega thought about the shot. Simeone's was blocked by Reisiger. Ortega again. Lopez far side, two around the penalty spot. Ortega goes one way and then the other. Yapstam looks at the referee. The referee shows the red card. Ortega, for what looked like an uppercut, is removed. In the challenge with Stam, the referee got himself in a good position. He was looking to go over the leg that was outstretched. Stretcher has come on. Ortega has gone off. What is not yet clear is what the referee has done about the initial challenge by Jaap Stam. This is what followed, and it was a headbutt into Van der Sar by Ortega, who was complaining clearly about Ortega trying to get the penalty. But it was more costly to the Argentine because he was utterly stupid. And there is a free kick to Holland. The referee adjudging that Ortega had made a meal of that.
Well, we've equalised the numbers in the most amazing fashion. What a shame for Ortega. Ex-Argentinian Maradona is commentating just behind us here to our right. Centre of much attention. All his misdemeanours off the field. Not forgetting he was the most fantastic footballer. And Ortega, with all the world at his feet, has made a most stupid blemish, which he'll have to live with. And he's given the Dutch a tremendous opportunity now to get back in the game.
Here's Lopez. Batistuta to the right. Lopez gets the cross in. Batistuta can't find it. Did really well then against Jaap Stam. Your mention of Maradona, his first World Cup, they didn't pick him in '78. He was sent off. Beautifully pulled down by Bergkamp. Oh, what a goal! Dennis Bergkamp has won it for Holland. That was absolutely brilliant. From adversity to triumph for the Dutch. They who were silent are now in song.
It was the most fantastic diagonal ball, and Bergkamp has the touch of a master as he pulls that down, feints to go outside, touches it inside, outside of the right foot. I think the BBC have seen those goals before somewhere. Shades of Leicester City away from home for Arsenal. What a player.
The real Dennis Bergkamp. emerges when he's needed most. We're in the 46th minute. The lines are cleared. The fourth official waits to hold up the board, hasn't done so yet. There's to be a late substitution. If there is time for him to come on, Abel Balbo, survivor of 90 and 94. It's a question of whether Argentina can survive in 98. Mark Overmars. Cleared by Stam.
Well, I wonder what Stam is thinking at this moment.
Balbo will come on. 33-year-old who plays for Roma. And the man he's replaced is Chamot. Beneta. Davids. Bergkamp. Kluivert far side. Davids rather closer too and has found the space. And here's Kluivert!
Well, Bergkamp can do everything. He can head, he can shoot, he can pass. The ball he rolled there for Davids was delicious.
Beneta. Both coaches on the edge of the area that they patrol. This is Lopez, who's had a fine match. Off the head of Frank de Boer. Bergkamp down the line. Roa comes to collect. The Dutch pushing forward. Argentina have a man offside at the moment, their captain Simeone. Away by Stam, back by Veron. Beneta. All the Dutch in the crowd encouraging the referee for the final whistle, but the one he blows is for a free kick against Davids. This is Zanetti. Balbo. 5 in the area if he can find a cross. Overmars struggling to get to the ball. Lopez does well again. Batistuta. Good attempt by Sensini. Kluivert looks to go. Ayala cuts it out quite beautifully. Flag was up for an offside. Daniel Passarello, who's going to quit at the end of the competition, may well be quitting in a matter of seconds. Veron forward. Well up, well out by Koku. Wim Jonk. The wise head just keeps possession. Frank de Boer. Kluivert. The Dutch are through to the semi-final. A magnificent match. Both with a man sent off. When Argentina had the advantage, Ortega, who had shown something of the style of the man he's replaced, then found the other side of that character to behave quite stupidly. And Bergkamp, from a magnificent pass to him, found a finish that he could only dream about. The Dutch are through to the semi-final, and deservedly so.
It really was a game fit for a king, this one. A wonderful finish for Holland when they probably thought the fates were conspiring against them. Then Ortega, in a flash of stupidity, handed the initiative back to Holland. They were buoyed. It was a wonderful ball that put